That is so cool. The wheels actually turn when you turn the steering wheel. Insane. All right. Guys, welcome back to another video here on Unplugged EV. Sunny Australia. It's not that hot. And we are driving in chill mode again, as you can see. I hope you can see that. I have put you in super view. People always are interested in how it looks like in the car, and this gives you the best perspective, I think. So after work, I'm already changed. You missed that, actually.
Now enter the roundabout and take the first exit.
And we are going to pick up a computer from a customer after work. So I charged the car to 70% last night. Insane, right? 70%. Now he's deciding to indicate and come on. Come on. Oh, really? Are you freaking kidding me or what?
Now enter the roundabout and take the third exit.
Wow. Tell you that some people well, 40-kilometer drive, so I thought I'll charge a bit higher than 50%, which I usually do on my way to work and back home. Well, 50% gives you 180 kilometers, so I'm driving only 30 when I commute. But today it's a bit further. It still would be fine. Yeah, with the PHEV I would have charged at the club now. They were open today. I would have fully charged the car and then 40 kilometers to the customer. That would be just in range of the Outlander PHEV, just. And I would arrive there with an almost empty battery and then use the petrol engine on the way back. Good old times, right? Yeah, and this morning I didn't use any autopilot at all. I drove just manually with the car. Sometimes I do. Well, today I'm not in a hurry because I told the customer I will be there between 5:30 and 6 o'clock, and arrival time is 5:45, so right in the middle. So I'm not in a hurry. I just let the car drive. But if you are in a hurry or something, I usually drive manually. You can drive a little bit faster, not faster from the speed, but more faster, you know, from how the car drives. And sometimes you just push the car a little bit further, you know. You drive the corners differently. So this was my acceleration now with the pedal, not the car. And you can cut the corners a little bit better, as if you drive in autopilot. See, especially in these two next corners, just here in the next 30 meters, watch this one. It goes straight, 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 and then it steers. And here's another situation. It goes straight, 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 and then it steers. And the truck driver probably had a heart attack now, because it looks really weird. You could probably potentially see this here in the picture as well, that the car goes to the middle lane a lot and then in the last moment it starts steering. And this is not how you would drive, not at all. You would cut the corner a little bit and go further to the left, you know, in all situations. And this is what you can do better if you drive manually. See, now I'm cutting the corner here on the right hand side.
first
and now
exit.
I'm hugging the left-hand side. The car would not do that. It would try to center itself in the lanes, and this is just sometimes not good. It needs to adapt this human driving style. There could be an option like chill, standard, human,
In 200 meters,
something like this, you know.
take the first
Don't know.
exit.
Oh, unfortunately, there's a car behind me. Otherwise, I would have engaged autopilot now with the roundabout here.
First exit.
It's very interesting, because the car usually takes the exit here just by itself. First exit roundabout does it. Right. Yeah, and I thought, well, there's nothing else to report on. What I could tell you with the car, everything is working fine. I'm still waiting for my tow bar. Apparently, one of my Patreons said it showed up in the official Tesla catalog now as an accessory. Excuse me.
Turn right onto
But I could not see it. I could not find it, and also the new cars, they don't have a tow bar available here in Australia either. So I don't know what he was talking about. He didn't reply, didn't send any links or something, any photos, screenshots, nothing.
Road.
So I'm not sure where this rumor comes from. And especially my international viewers, they want to see Australian countryside landscape. So I'm driving this especially for you. And now after all the rain, everything is green and looks nice, and it's really good. Yeah, well, as I said, there is nothing to complain about the car apart from the cabin overheat protection function is not working at the moment. And we are on 2020 4830. There is a 4835 available. Here again you can see the car is really big. Well, there's no curve. And apparently there's a 4835 coming soon. Some people already have it here in Australia, which will apparently fix this again. Because this week I have seen this several times on my app. When I checked on the car at work, it showed me temperatures 57, 58 degrees and didn't cool down. And I thought, that's weird. Cabin overheat protection is definitely turned on. Where is this actually? Is this under safety security? I'll watch this curve. No, it's not too bad. Sentry mode. Oh yeah, cabin overheat protection is turned on. No AC. That's how I run. Just with a fan. That's totally enough. Even here at 40, 42 degrees or something. So will it slow down here or not? 80 is far too fast. It does. Oh, no, that's not. It slows down at the end of the curve as always. Well, we know all that. See, and that's a nice feature with the last update. It shows you now the navigation here, because the navigation map is covered with another window. So if we move this one away, it goes back to the normal. Oh, the curve. I should look at the road a little bit more. Yeah, it's fine. See, I'm driving only 80. I could drive 100 here, but I'm not in a hurry. It's all good. Yeah, and apparently the 48.35, the brand new update, which is coming out right now in soon, very soon, tonight or tomorrow on the weekend, will fix this again. And then the fan turns on again. Which is good. I don't quite understand why it is broken in the first way. because it was always working just fine and then it breaks. I don't know how their programming works, but you know, parts which are already working, you shouldn't touch them anymore. So this is another situation here where steep, oh, it does it just, and then it beeps, but it's still driving in autopilot. Okay, let's see this one. There's nobody behind me. It's a 40 kilometer.
Now bear right to stay on Lake Clarendon Way.
Recommended. Okay, turn it down to 35. Let's see if it does this curve. Oh, it does. Oh, that's an improvement. Yeah. Can go back to 60. Never did this curve before. Cool. I still have to log a call with Tesla about some minor quality issues with the car I would like to get fixed soon. There's one here on the outside. Oh, you cannot see that now. I'll show you in another video then. Just next to the mirror where the glass runs in, the rail where the glass runs in, there's a little triangle from the outside, and the rubber just makes a little like a bow, you know, so you can actually poke your finger inside between glass and rubber, and it does this on both sides of the car. Not sure what that is, but I will claim this with Tesla. And I've still got the little paint issue at the front bumper where it rubs on the fender, which I would like to get fixed. They just need to re-center the whole fender, the whole bumper. They need to realign it a little bit. It's not correctly mounted, I think. So I hope, I'm happy if they just fix it up with touch paint, you know, this little piece of paint which comes off. But at the moment it's a bit flaky, so it still rubs on the fender, and I don't want to wait until it rubs through the paint on the fender, which is apparently harder than the one on the plastic. And I don't want to wait for that, so I claim this with Tesla. And what else was it? I've got a list at home. A couple of things, nothing major. And I can totally live with the build quality of this car, but still it is under warranty and they should fix all that. Is there still 60 here because of the bloody construction site? Not sure. Maybe there was no sign. I'll just drive a little bit faster here. Still says 60. It's a 100 kilometer zone. There's no car or something, but I lost already 1 minute. It's not good. Yeah, well, and apart from that, there is nothing to do anything anymore with the car. I've tested everything already. We've done all the tests, all the brake tests, all the charging speed tests with the UMC. To be honest, I'm really struggling a little bit to make videos with the Teslander on this channel here because, well, there's nothing new. And I don't want to start gaming sessions here on the Teslander, you know. Some people do that. I've seen this already. They had other videos about their Tesla as well. And, well, once you have tested everything and there's nothing to complain about, nothing to discover anymore, they started doing gaming sessions here on the car and played these games for hours and made videos about it. And yeah, I don't want to do that really. I mean, this is not what I'm interested in. I'm not playing any of these games anyway. I probably should. I haven't got time. I've got 4 YouTube channels and they occupy me 100% of my free time. Still says 60 here. Okay. It's 60 ahead. Well, it slows down to 60 anyway here. Stupid thing. Ah, the auto steer is restricted to 60. Okay. Well, now we are in the 60 zone again. So I thought I'll make some road trip videos. Well, road trip 40 kilometers.
Now turn left onto Forest Hill Fernvale Road.
Well, as you have seen in the other videos I made just before this one here, the actual road trip to our holiday destination in Harvey Bay up the coast, which was like this 1200 kilometer trip, that was all working fine apart from this GPS issue we had for this one afternoon. I still haven't heard back from Tesla about it, but I will follow this up with them when I bring the car in. Well, supercharging, you know, you stop there and you've got your 15-20 minutes time to go from the car park, all the elevators up to the shopping center, find the toilet, find your shopping grocery stuff, what you have, and then the 20 minutes are easily over. So you don't need to wait for the car to charge. And this was on 130 kilowatt charging speed only. I know this is standard range plus here, so the battery is not super huge, but still it's insane how fast the car charges. And there's just nothing. Look at this view, huh? Typical Australian country view. Got your electricity poles here on the left and farmland left and right. Yeah, we don't had any trouble with charging the car anyway so far. Apart from one charger was occupied during our first trip we did last year. But I mean, we were on holiday anyway, so I'm not stressing out about this. And we had to wait about 40 minutes or so until the Model X charged up there. I didn't stress about it. And there are more and more chargers coming here, even in Australia. So, I don't know. I can probably understand if you are on a business trip or something and you need to be at a certain point of time at a certain location or something, and you don't have supercharger network, and then you would need to charge on 50 kilowatt for an hour, 1.5 hours with a big battery. You know, if you have an I-Pace or Model X. Now Model X can supercharge, but everything else, e-tron or something, you know, and you only have 50 kilowatt chargers. Does it go with 100 here in this curve? It does. Okay, that's fine. It's probably alright. But if you are on a vacation trip, you know, you're going to your holiday and you're driving relaxed and everything, why would you stress out about half an hour charging stop somewhere? I suppose some people would. So let's see what it does here. That's a bit of a steeper curve. 100. It is manageable, but I probably see how it steers a little bit jerky, left and right to center the car. It should cut the corner a little bit on the left. Makes it smoother to ride. I'm not complaining. Yeah, so we are not in a hurry on a holiday trip or leisure drive to the coast or something. I'm not complaining about this. Recently we did a trip to the Sunshine Coast for a day, and we left the car at the shopping center there. They've got several destination chargers there for Tesla, 3-phase, 22 kilowatts. And I just plugged in there, and even then the car was down to 27% or something, 25. I think 27 it was. And I set the car to 90%, and it showed me we've got 3.5 hours time until it was at 90%. I said, oh shit, 3.5 hours only to go to the beach, that's not enough. So I actually slowed down the charging speed a little bit, so we've got more time at the beach on our destination, you know. It was still too fast. Well, I suppose, you know, it's a destination charger. It's a set and forget charger. So you plug in, and if the car is fully charged, you don't need to move your car. Actually, it's a destination charger. We did go shopping in the shopping center, as well as we went for dinner in there as well again afterwards. So we used all the facilities. That's a bit of a hairy situation here. With this, you can see sometimes they are dark orange or red because of the concrete wall over the bridge. Oh, it wants to turn here. Oh, hang on. Right. Cool, I used the brakes for the very first time this year. I could have driven further, but it's fine. Talking too much. And the car was actually charging too fast, and the destination chargers, I don't consider them to leave the charger for other people. This is really just a set and forget charger. You can stay plugged in all the time. But yeah, so we could extend it to 4.5 hours, and it was good. So car was charged to 90%. Where's my pothole mode, Elon Musk? This one is taking all the potholes here. Apparently it's coming with full self-driving, which I don't have. And I don't know if I would really... Well, if I would pay for it, I would certainly use it, because otherwise it would be totally useless. But... here I would really cut the corner, drive on the left hand side to maintain the speed. But the car doesn't do that, and you never know if there are cars coming towards you, because it tends to lean out of the curve a lot. Yeah, I don't know if I would use full self-driving all the time in city driving. It's really still a lot jerky to drive, and you annoy a lot of people. You can see this if you watch other people driving in full self-driving. It's still not there. Chill, standard, human. Should be the mode, right? Oh, there are some ducks. And I think autopilot is totally fine for everything else here. And it makes you still to pay attention on the road, and it nags you from time to time, and I think this is totally fine. And if they keep developing full self-driving, if they keep developing autopilot as well as full self-driving, of course, and you get more features and more stuff the computer looks after, I think that's totally fine. I'm super happy with autopilot. Are you speeding? This slow Tesla? Need to overtake them? Oh, there's some pumpkins left from the harvesting machine. A lot of pumpkins, actually. Wow. Still use these pumpkins for making soup. Yeah, well, that's just how it is, right? That's just how it is. So yeah, on this channel expect some more road trips and some more, a little bit of rambling, you know, talking about this and that. Nothing major. Apparently in Canberra, which is the capital here in Australia, the capital don't have to pay residual now for electric vehicles, and also get a interest-free loan up to 15 grand if you purchase an electric vehicle. I'll link this down below. It was in the news. I think it's good. That's the first real incentives we are seeing here in Australia to buy electric vehicles. This is all good. It looks after the speed here. It's all fine. 60. Done. It was 80 before. 180, 60. It's all fine. So yeah, there are little things happening, and with the 180 degree turn in the US now with the new government, why is it speeding up to 80 now? That's completely wrong. That is totally wrong. It's still 60 here. I take everything back and say the opposite. Why did it speed up to 80? There was no 80 sign at all. Nothing. I think it was the turn off on the right, and then it read the map data, because there was 80 before here, but that's a long time ago. Yeah, so hopefully we are getting some more incentives here, some more support from the government in terms of electric vehicles now in the next couple of years, and we'll see more electric vehicle uptake here in Australia. So now it's 80, that's fine, so I'll adapt this one. Sure how much money they will spend on public infrastructure. The Queensland government does spend a little bit of money. They expanding this ChargeFox network, the 50 kilowatt charger, the Queensland electric superhighway here and there, so there are more chargers coming. We've got 2 IKEAs here in Queensland. One is south of Brisbane and one is north, and the one south of Brisbane does get a 50 kilowatt charger now, but it's not from IKEA, it's from the ChargeFox company, so from the Queensland government, and you have to pay for it 20 cents per kilowatt hour, which is fine, but it's not like in other countries. IKEA does free charging for the customers everywhere else. They've got so many charging stations everywhere else in all other countries, but here in Australia they said no, you can have the location, but you have to make them pay for it. So I'm not sure. They could easily do that, right? Easily. They could spend a couple of destination chargers there for their customers, because you have to walk through all these departments in IKEA until you get out again. So you have to look at everything they have basically. And it takes hours to get through this, and there's always something you're interested in and you look at and get inspired and everything, and they should just provide chargers, you know, for their customers, of course. If you are not a customer, well, that's fine, then you just pay for it. I'm super happy with that. 50, 50, bang. Still 40, 70 or 75. Now we are at 50. Hopefully this is not a radar or something. And my phone which runs the Scan My Tesla app is not wireless charging anymore. So if I want to use it for a road trip or something, I have to plug it in before and charge it with a cable, and then use it in the car, do the screen recording, everything. I don't know why. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It took it apart and everything, but yeah, now it freaks out again here. No, it doesn't beep, but it drives far too far on the right hand side because you can't see over the hump. Let's see what it does with this school zone here. It's after 4 o'clock, but sometimes it picks it up still, but it's still school holidays here, summer holidays in Australia. No, didn't care about it at all. So what do we have? 129 watt hours per kilometer. This is including driving to work this morning. It's the last charge. 132 from work until here. That was our trip.
Now bear left towards Forest Hill Fernvale Road.
Thank you.
Now turn right onto Forest Hill Fernvale Road.
Lucky, there's police. So it doesn't speed up automatically now. Bang. There we go. Oh, they finished the construction site here. That's good. To follow up with Tesla as well about the tow bar. Oh, there's a big airplane.
2 kilometers, turn right.
So the only airplanes flying here from the military, from the Australian Army, are the only planes flying at the moment. I really want this tow bar for the Tesla here, so we can make some more videos with the trailer. Some efficiency tests and everything, because there are not too many videos out there. See, now the navigation is totally wrong here. So what wrong? Peeps, I think that's it. I'm almost at the customer site. So far this rambling video for today, little road trip, nice country view. And as always guys, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for all your support here on the channel. And I guess we shall see us again in the next video very soon. Alright guys, see you then. Bye bye. Is that here? I think I'm wrong, am I? No, it's correct. That's the one. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next one. See you then, stay charged. Bye bye.